Hi, Diana here with Minnesota to Mexico. I'll never make it as a YouTuber, who's gonna make millions of dollars because I record every day. I don't think so. It's been, I don't know, we got back from Minnesota in January, late January. So it's been a while. Just wanted to let you know, hey, I'm alive, Brian's alive, we're all alive. Got back, did a quilt show. I had bought a sewing machine in the States. Thank you. And so it's been kind of a lifesaver mentally for me, I think, just because I'm able to sew a little faster than by hand. I had the intention when I went to Minnesota to pick up some material because there was a quilt show in March here, and I wanted to enter a quilt. I've never entered that I can recall. So I made a quilt. It went in the show. Yay! Isn't it pretty? Pretty. Anyway, thank you, Joanne Fabrics. Anyway, I made that. And I made a smaller version. And then when we did move to Mexico, I had brought one quilt that I had made when I first started making quilts. Small. I mean, pillow size. Anyway, so I did that. And those were touchy-feely quilts because a lot of people, they want to touch quilts. And so those went in the touchy-feely section. And then when the show was all done, I brought the quilt home. Instead of a wall hanging, I use it as a cover. I can't think, brain. It's a lap quilt. And then the Linda from San Francisco Quilt Shop in here in Mazatlan asked if she could keep my two touchy-feely quilts that I had made, so she could have them out and enter them in different shows where people want to be able to touch and feel quilts. And I said, sure, go ahead. So that's taken care of. The weather's been absolutely gorgeous. I know that we're supposed to probably comment on this virus going on. We're fine. Basically, I have been self-quarantined since we got back from the States in January. I just don't go out. I'm just not I'm a homebody. Unless, there's something, but basically, no. The weather's been lowest I think it's ever been was like 63, and the highest is 80 so far. No humidity. Thank you. Brian's the only one who does go out. He goes out once every 2 weeks to get groceries, maybe. And then we get our laundry done. We were looking for a new place to live that would be cheaper, but we're kind of thinking, because we've been here 6 months and we know the house and the germs and stuff, that maybe it would be best not to move. There is a house next door, though. I mean, it's like 5 inches away. That would be wonderful. It's got a washer and a dryer, and it's got a really good oven, and we're trying to get it cheaper, and we know no one's lived there for a long time, so we're safe that way because they used it as a B&B, but with everything shut down, there's nobody Airbnb-ing. And we said we'd do it for a year, so we're still kind of waiting. Otherwise, we're doing good. there's always, well, with plenty of toilet paper, if anybody's wondering. There's plenty of toilet paper here and paper towels and all those kind of products. Fresh fruits all the time. Brian's been fishing, but since they closed down the beaches, he can't fish now, which is like a really big bummer. The dogs are doing good. It's really quiet here. The Canadians and the Americans that come for their 6-month time frame, a lot of them unfortunately had to leave early. They had to catch the only flights out of town that they could find, kind of a thing. And then people who had pets, that was even rougher to try and find a flight back home. Even though, the governments were saying, get your butts home. I mean, if the planes wouldn't take your dog, a lot of people are like, no, I can't leave my dog here. And there's enough spare dogs in Mazatlan that you don't need any extras. Let's see, what else? Now I'm being a lady of leisure. Brian has been doing most, if not all, of the cooking and all that. We had to let our maid not go, but we just said, please don't come. Our maid works at a major hospital, so please don't come. But we still compensated her. I mean, that's not her fault. So she's taken care of. That's just stuff you do. You see a neighbor in need and you have the funds, you have the means, you have food, you have whatever to help their life a little easier, and go for it. That's kind of what it's all about. Our compound complex, whatever, it's a gated community. So we have, it's like a little village, kind of. It's kind of, they closed down our pool, they closed down the community area where people could gather. But we have streets we can walk. There's sidewalks we can walk on. It's good enough. The dogs have their little potty break yards, and we can still get out of our complex and go walk on the streets, but we're pretty far away from town, Mazatlan, downtown Mazatlan, so there's not a lot of people here. And I guess they call this, which we didn't know, but you learn, it's kind of like Gringo Land, where it's just basically older, quiet expats who don't really care to get drunk every night. They just want to have a nice, normal life, lying by the beach, getting sun, and by the pool, and live their little quiet lives. So that's where we're at. So we're okay. I kind of like it. It's it's not our 10 acres quiet, but it'll work. So get back to, we probably won't move from where we're at. So, which is good and bad. Wasn't really planning on staying here, but in this house. But it is what it is. Neither one of us have been sick at all, so not even close. Don't know anybody either. Church is shut down, of course, which is sad. And Brian, the Walmart here is pretty good, from what I've heard. He just, he said they go in and they spray the carts and they spray you and they give you the hand sanitizer and they wipe your cart down, and there's things on the floor, stand here, stand here, stand here, and you bring your own totes to, your fabric totes. I mean, they still have garbage bag or grocery bags, but, bring your own from home. I've been sewing quite a bit. And I've been kind of creating, watching some YouTube things, and boy, I miss craft stores. I miss fabric, and I miss, just going in and going, oh, I want that. I need that. I made a couple masks, but basically it'll come down to making with ties because I ran out of elastic. I've been repurposing, I've got some clothes that I brought, and I've repurposed them for some projects because I don't have fabric. Gosh. We have no plans on coming back to the United States until this entire thing is over and travel is permitted again. But then we don't really plan on coming back unless it's for hunting season or weddings, funerals, births. It's not a cheap. It's not just get on the bus and go, or get on a plane and go. I mean, some flights take like 30 hours when it's not tourist season. Tourist season is a 4-hour flight, but when it's not, you're sitting at airports and waiting for connections, and it can be anywhere from, well, just a really long time. So, Brian went duck hunting. It was the last day of the season. Didn't get anything, so maybe next fall. Saw flamingos. The hotter the better, because the ducks hang out at the salt marshes, and then when it gets really hot and they get thirsty, then they fly to the freshwater. It's you're wearing t-shirts to duck hunt, and you have bird boys, you have men after you've shot that go out and retrieve your critters. We asked if we could bring Argo, and they looked at us really weird, like, why would you want to bring your dog on a duck hunting trip? We went, why wouldn't you? So then we found out about bird boys. I mean, we had heard about them, but we didn't realize that you don't bring your dog. So we were like one of the first people to say, can we bring our dog? And they looked at us like, why would you want to bring your dog? It's just funny. Anyway, he also went dove hunting. They did really good. He could have done better, but it was, you can always do better. Had a good time. We had 3 meals out of them. We didn't eat them all. It was more of a taste, but boy, good. Really, really good. So probably do that again. I can't think what else is. I know it's been, that's why I'll never be a daily YouTuber, because it's like, gosh, what, We've talked with our kids, and they're doing fine. We've talked with Brian's folks, they're doing fine. Everybody up north, of course, is probably experiencing the isolation, internal home, quarantine, probably worse than we are. We've had we have a front door and a back door open constantly, sun shining, 80 degrees. We can get out, we can walk, we can do whatever we want. We lay out in the sun quite a bit. Well, not lay, but we sit out in the sun, to catch the vitamin D's and just fresh air. And I would imagine that, I've lived in Minnesota many years, so yeah, when you're stuck at home and it's snowing and it's cold and it's icy and you don't go anywhere, it can be kind of crazy. Mentally, it's like, I know there are times where I just got in the car and said, I gotta go somewhere, and I felt that not here, but maybe once or twice, and then I realized I can't go anywhere. Home Depot here has said people over 60, you can't come in the store anymore, but you can call and they will deliver to your house or deliver to your vehicle out there. You can drive there, but you just can't go in the store except to pay, I guess. Just a whole new way of life, But God has taken extremely good care of us. We have absolutely no fear, no panic, no second thoughts, no anything. We're doing really good. Praying, believing God for the best. You're always sending up prayers for the family and the people around, and just getting rid of this. It's like, oh, people, please just, you know what you need to do. Just, And boy, I know, it's got to be tough for those people who have absolutely no income. I can't imagine. I cannot. But that's where God comes in, and he said, I'll supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. And for people who don't know the Lord and don't know that promise, wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. 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 But anyway, this is, I don't know if YouTube's going to let me even post this. This has gone on for like almost 18 minutes. I didn't realize I had that much to say. Of course, I'm doing a lot of, let me think, too. But, yeah, like I said, we're all doing fine. Brian's busy doing whatever Brian does. He still takes his walks. He still goes with Argo. They just can't go to the beach. Doing a lot of reading, a lot of watching stupid movies, just like everybody else. Grateful, extremely grateful for the internet. I know that sounds weird, but there's all those wonderful games you can play on it. There's mind games, there's, skill sets that you can learn. There's, I'm doing the crafty things, and then I have to think, well, I don't have that, and I don't have that, and I don't have that, but I can still make this if I, kind of use this. I would love to bake, but our oven doesn't have a thermometer. And then, of course, I don't have a lot of baking things like I did, because it was just not something I thought about doing when we moved to Mexico. I thought we'd eat out more, and no, we haven't eaten out for quite a while. Oh well, but as you can tell, I am, not losing tremendous amounts of weight from not starving. So, I don't know. I just wanted to let y'all know we're alive and well and kicking, and God's blessing our socks off, and I hope he's blessing your socks off, and you're acknowledging the fact that, yeah, without him, you wouldn't be sitting as well as you are. And, yeah. And for all those people who have all this time and who have absolutely hated whatever they did, they are online looking to expand the horizons and writing the next great novel and painting the next best photo picture and creating immense pieces of new life when they get out of here, when they get out of this thing that people who have wanted to be able to stay home are like, oh my God, this is wonderful, and if we could survive this, you know, we'll readjust our lives so I can live my dreams that I've been dreaming and fulfill some purposes and you know, if we make it through with nothing, then yeah, we just reset our life and go on and yeah, life's on the other side. It's gonna be different, and if you can start making it different now and encouraging yourself and building yourself up and learning new skills and spending time with the kids and each other, and with me, some of you are like, I don't want to live with this person anymore, and they don't want to live with you, and it's pretty obvious, you know, then you got some plans and some changes too, and you go, well, we made it through this. I can make it through some other rough decisions when we come out on the other side. So God is good. He loves you. We love you. Looking forward to some miracles in people's lives. Looking forward to the next step of once this isolation stuff and things start breaking open and opening up, and I can't wait to hear well, this happened and this happened, and because this happened, I was able to do this, and I got a better job, I got a better life, I met the Lord. I wouldn't have had time to sit and read the Bible and learn some things. Yeah. I mean, we look at the bad and we look at the fear and we look at the panic, but boy, on the other side, yeah, it's gonna be good. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. You enjoy the rest of your day as much as you can. And God loves you. I know it may not look like it, but He does. He does a lot. More than we'll ever know till we get to heaven. So, for all of you out there in YouTube land, you have the best day you can under your circumstances, because we're here for a purpose. And God has a plan for your life. And we will talk to you later. Maybe not 2-month intervals, maybe a little sooner, but you never know. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.